Welcome to the latest episode of Adventures This Way. So I'm out on a little bit of a solo mission today. I've been trying to hook up with my riding buddy Ryan. We haven't rode at all this spring. He's been super busy.
Like that, yeah, buddy.
And he couldn't make it today. I was also supposed to ride with young Tristan. Him and his dad were in a few videos back. He's got that 2022 Can-Am Renegade 650 XMR. One of the really cool things, he's a fan of the channel, and it's so great to be able to get out and meet people and go ride with them. Hey frogs, keep it down over there. Something I want to share. The channel is now officially a brand ambassador for Fin Trail. Totally awesome. They've been very supportive and they have really jumped on board. I can't thank them enough. It's totally cool, it really is. I'm pretty sure they got a promotion on right now that if you buy a full set, you get a bag for free. That's pretty cool. Let's go get the camera set up and let's do some sending for you. I thought I broke an axle, but the visco lock was struggling there. I had to put it in the lock. My left axle wasn't turning. Whew, she's some thick stuff. Guess I didn't send it very hard. I didn't even hit the deep spot yet. Not out yet. That was a workout. I was not expecting that. I kind of wimped out and went a little too slow going into the hole, and there's a whole bunch of mud in front of it, as you would have seen. So basically once I got moving, I was just crawling into the hole. I've been in it a bunch of times, but I haven't been that direction in a long time, and it's just a short one. And no momentum to get through it, holy lifting. There's a hole there. The problem was, when I couldn't see, I finally took my goggles off, and ended up getting mud in my eye. I'm gonna take a break, get this eye cleaned out. Holy. Hey. Jimmer. something going on with my visco lock. My left front tire's not spinning unless it's locked in. That's concerning. I'm having some issues here. Now, I just pulled the axle the other day, one of the front axles, to change a diff seal. I have no idea if that has something to do with it or it's just coincidence. I think it's coincidence. Everything was put together properly as far as I know, but this is the first time I rode it since. I was noticing I was getting one of my front wheels wasn't turning in four-wheel drive until I locked it in. So I got a feeling maybe something's going on with the diff, with the front diff. We didn't get as much sending in as I would have liked, but you know what? Rather than break something bad, we'll go home. Well, you know what? We'll go home a little early and we'll check things out. I'm back home now, and I've really discovered that, you know, I'm an idiot. Well, I already knew that. I've likely found the problem. Upon further inspection here, you can see that little ridge on the axle cup. And you come to this side, you don't see that ridge. So therefore, that axle that I had out, I didn't have it seated all the way. So obviously, there's not enough pressure for the visco lock to lock up. But when you put it in four lock, it mechanically locks it, so you're good to go. Huh. So, how do you clean yourself off after a ride? That's better. All right, so just when I thought I knew what was going on with my bike, I discovered there's something else going on. Let me show you. I got the front end tore right down. Look at that. Lucky, lucky. So, do you want to know why I got the front end of my bike all tore apart? I'll show you. There's my front diff. There's nothing wrong with the front diff that I know of. This is my front right axle. This one was working. My front left was not turning unless I had it in locked. So if you look here, I'm missing a piece. Ask yourself this question: where's the circlip? Circlip's gone. The circlip, it's in there on the other piece of the shaft. So I actually broke my machine. I don't exactly know when it happened. Geez, for a minute there I thought I broke an axle. Let me show you in detail what the situation is. Way down inside there, that's the broken off piece. You can move it in and out until the circlip engages the lip that's in there. Can't get it out. There's a big shaft that goes across, and there's very, very little clearance to be able to access to push on that hard enough. It's the next day, and what I did was I took my differential with the broken piece in it. I took it into my buddy. He's a mechanic, like an actual mechanic, whereas I'm just a hack. And once again, having the right tools to do the job makes everything so much easier. And here we go. There's a broken piece out. So all he did was, with some nice long snap-on pics, found the groove where the snap ring was, compressed it, turned it sideways, popped it out with a set of pliers. And then you get your magnet and slid it right out. So there's the broken end of the axle, and it looks nice in clean metal, right? Where it's sheared off. So this goes like this, right about like that. And this groove here is where the circlip sits. So if for someone that's never had an axle out, this is what the circlip does, and it sits right here. And when the tricky part is when you're trying to get it out, the circlip is what holds it in the groove. If you had the right tools And if you had your machine like on a nice a hoist where it was up high enough to work, you probably could do it inside the machine, especially once you've done it once. You could probably do it in the machine if you had the right tools. So all I gotta do now is put it back together. Brand new. She's a 705-40-2238-1296000008XL. All right, so while I was taking the front end apart, I was inspecting some other parts, and I just wanted to point something out that's something important to check every now and then. This is the output shaft coming from the engine side. So just inspecting it, it's a little wobbly. It's a little wobbly. What I've seen happen, people have made videos, this has been loose, and then it gets really sloppy, and then it strips the splines. And if that happens, you're breaking more parts. So this is definitely something that everyone needs to check every now and then. Here's that bolt. It came out super easy. It wasn't even tight. So I'm gonna put some Loctite on her and jam her home. That ought to do it. Let's see. Oh yeah. No more playing there now. Why don't you watch this other mud riding video from a few weeks back? It's awesome. I'd appreciate it. See you in the next one.